think I need to delete this, man. Otherwise, people are gonna be watching this. The other one.
Just hide it, bro.
I think I did. All right, here we go. Yep, it's so I'm gonna share it with you. Uh, send it to you in Messenger. You guys bear with us. Tell them what we're doing, Chris.
I'm not sure yet.
Did you get it? All right, there it is. Got 2 viewers on Facebook. What's up? How y'all doing? Apologize for technical difficulties. We starting this thing over, trying to get things situated. We're about to get the thing started. Post in the chat any topics or that you want us to discuss on today's version of Untopical Topics. Any questions for me? Any questions for Chris? Any comments? Any insights?
All right. It's just untopical. You don't have to say untopical topics.
Oh, yeah, I know.
He'll get it. He'll get it.
I'll get it right. You sure it's untopical?
It's just untopical. I should have got a new coffee.
As long as you know what it is, I'm good with it. Okay. All right. All right. Let me see. You good? You got it? Did it come through?
Great. I think so.
All right.
We'll find out. We'll find out soon.
We'll find out shortly. Let's go ahead and kick this thing in. Take it from the top. 5, 4, 3, 2. Uh-oh. Wrong screen. 5,
God damn.
4, and 5,
man stuff.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Gotta get the best of a bad situation. Bad situation ever since that day. You've been
Bam! I think we live. I think we in. I think we situated. What up, Chris Tabb?
Good, Corey Manning. You up in that?
We up the thing. We up and at it. Let me see me.
Here is the thing. I'll share to a couple pages here. Summer's over. Summer is over. There's no better indication of that than the thousands upon millions of pictures being shared on social media of kids' first day of school. And is it just me, or do most kids not want it or don't understand why their parents are taking pictures on their first day of school? I guess it's, hey, with the advent of social media, it's become a thing now. It's become another event to celebrate. And I don't know if celebrate is the right word. Is celebrate the right word that your summer is ending? You have kids
uh, here's the other side of it.
I'm past it. I don't miss it. I'm going to tell you that right now. I do not miss the end of summer annual back to school gala. I don't miss it.
Here's the other side of this. Here's the other side of this. First, let me set it up by saying, I still do the pictures on the first day of school. I still do the
You
pictures.
have to. You have to.
You got to do it. You got to do it because it lets people know. It lets people know your child is starting to school, that you're a responsible parent and you're sending your kids to school. And
whether they're doing a damn thing in school is
all I can do is drop them off. That's all I can do. Drop them off, pick them up, sit down with them, help them with their homework, but that's it. When they in there,
make sure they come home in the clothes that you sent them in.
That's all I can do. Now, the other side of that is to let to have memories of the kids when they drop them off.
There it is.
Share with this is what you look like when you was in kindergarten. Look what you look like now. You in the 6th grade for the 5th time. Like it's beautiful. But you ask about should you celebrate? Yes, you should celebrate because not only are you celebrating them going to the next grade, you're also celebrating getting them the hell out of your house. Facts. That's the other side in the school. It's a mixed bag,
right?
It's a mixed bag.
It's joy. There's joy. There's some joy there. That get out, get your ass out, get up, get out. Not only have you entertained them all summer?
Yes.
I mean, you've had the responsibility of entertaining them all summer. So we got to keep it going. No, the only thing is you getting up, but we're not going to the beach or the amusement park.
Yeah. Yo, camps are way too expensive. Summer camps are college tuitions. Dude. It's 3 G's for the summer for some camps.
I want to know, is anybody watching, anybody who's seeing this, has your kid ever brought anything constructive home from camp? When your kid's going to school and your kid's into it, homework, projects, or whatever things they're getting graded on, gotta have it. Camp.
Do you know what camps do? Camps take kids to watch kids and they pocket the money. I do believe the kids are volunteering for the camp to go on their high school record.
Those are viable jobs. No, I think that's a paycheck.
Is it?
Work at the camp.
Yeah, but they're paying them like $20 a week.
Whatever it is, I know you. Nah, what'd you say? They volunteering so it can go on
okay, we're talking about different camps though. Let's talk about a basketball camp. Let's talk about a basketball camp.
A hoop camp. A reputable one.
A reputable basketball camp.
From an NBA pro.
From an NBA pro. Most of those young people.
Every kid shouldn't be there. Let me say that first of all.
Yes, that is true. And you have coaches that probably are coaches from multiple high schools that probably getting a little something. If anything, they're either getting a little stipend or they're getting free scholarships for a few of their players to attend the camp. Okay. Now, I dropped my son off at a basketball camp. I dropped 3 bones for my son for a week. And not even a full week. It was Monday through Thursday. 9 a.m.
Monday through Thursday, how was the hours?
9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Lunch was included. I dropped them off on the first day, dog. It had to be, there was probably 100 kids. It had to be about 40 junior coaches out there for the kids. And this is why I question the authenticity of this camp. I come home, I give my son, I say, show me something that you learned at camp today. This dude is dribbling the ball between his legs. Now, understand this. My son is 7 years old. The basketball is a full-size basketball. So when I say he was dribbling between his legs, he was hitting his thigh, lifting his leg up like he was the Karate Kid. I did not pay $300 for tricks. I want him to learn how to step and slide. I want him to learn how to post. I want him to know
Right.
where the box is. That's what I want. Shooting free throws, forming an arm. That's what I'm paying the money for. I'm not paying for this.
Listen, at 7 years old, your son is not breaking anybody's ankles.
Yes. What is this? The Allen Iverson camp for kids? Like what? you talk about practice.
He ain't breaking ankles and then going in for the layup.
So here I am the past couple of days, and I have to be more vigilant about this. I'm teaching him the basics, some of the basics. I teach him the form, and I teach him a few post-up moves because he's tall and it's over the kids. And he gets out there with his mom. So this is one trick I taught him. I said, I would stand in front of him with my arm up, and I just say, yo, shoot over me. He was like, what? But you're too tall. I said, just shoot over me. And he kept doing it. I said, listen, if you can shoot over me, nobody can block your shot. If you can shoot over me and score, nobody can block your shot. He's out there with his mom, and they're playing one-on-one. And he's, okay, I'm not gonna go into all that, but they're playing one-on-one. We'll talk about that off. We'll talk about that off camera. They're playing one-on-one, right? And like they're going, he's going hard at it. And then I say, Micah, show the move you move. So he did the little the 3-post move, turn up and shoot, like just like that.
He put the dream shake on her.
Yeah.
He did Elijah one.
And she blocked it, right? And then she scored. And so I said, Micah, take her outside and shoot over her like I said, act like it's me in front of you. He went out, foosh, nets.
Really?
Yeah, and twice. And she's like, okay, I'm tired. I'm not gonna do this. He was like, yeah, walk off.
Some trash talk with it. Wow.
But back to the camps. That's why I'm saying, like, I question the authenticity of these camps, because those are the easy things that you can teach kids, man. Simple things.
Right.
Simple. The basics.
Right.
Between the legs and around the back.
Where was that? Was that at a gym? As an indoor gym or outside courts?
It was a combination. They had indoor and outdoor. So it was at a school. They had outside courts and indoor courts. So they was rotating.
So you and I could probably put together a kids camp, basketball camp. I mean, 100 kids at 300 apiece ain't a bad week. That's
a good week, dog. That's a good week. In the week with a comedy show talking about their kids.
It's a nice little roast session at the end. Now, I'm gonna need this group to separate in two. Those that are gonna make it, those that ain't gonna make it. And that was a way to find out. You just eliminated a career choice out of this. Some of y'all might be better coaches. Yeah. I like it.
When I look at the camps and stuff that the kids are in, not camps. When I look at the idea of young people thinking they're going to go to the pros, and I look at these NBA players that are making it, the work ethic that you have to have just to go to college.
Yeah.
Just to go to college and play ball.
So here it is for me. I think sometimes it should be approached as, we're just doing this for social skills, right? We just doing this so if there's a pickup game, you could get out there and play. Because I was a kid that had zero skill or whatever, and when a real game jumped off, I'm not shooting to pick caps.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm not shooting to make a team, because I can't run with these dudes. I never had a structured learn how to play basketball so I could play with some cats that could really play. You know what I'm saying? Because how long does it take if you're running, let's say you're running a 5-on-5.
Right.
How many times up and down the court does it take to tell who can play and who can't play?
Twice.
Twice up and down. You know who's not getting the ball ever again during this game.
And sometimes it's not even twice. Sometimes it's one time down the court. It's one down. And stuff. Then you have to be sure we're talking about two different ends of the court. So one time down to see how you play on offense.
Yeah,
second time down to see how you play on defense. Because you may have a person that's not a good offensive player, but he D'ing somebody up.
Yeah.
Or she D'ing somebody up.
Making sure somebody else don't get it.
Right. So they're a good keep. I can work with that.
Right.
And don't get it twisted. I'm sure my friends and family, specifically my friends from Daymar Court, can attest to this. When I grew up, that's the projects, the gated community that I grew up in. This
your first gated
community that I grew up in. They can attest. I was terrible at basketball when I first started. Dude, I was shooting the ball over the goalpost. I couldn't catch the ball. Like, we're talking terrible, much less dribble it. But it's like you're talking about with the social aspects of it. I had to learn because that's all my friends did was play basketball.
Growing up and being somewhat tall and black, it was automatically assumed. And you probably got it worse than me. You always got picked first or second.
Yep.
And in the back of your head, you're thinking, they don't know what they just got themselves into because
they don't know.
I'm reluctant.
But the thing was though, when I got good at it, when I got really good at it, I could hold my own. Yeah. Like really hold my own. Like I needed to be picked first. Like I was there.
Right.
But then you run across those cats that
That's all they do. That's all they do. Sun up to sundown. They balling somewhere.
I'm not talking about those cats because I was one of those cats.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about I played one time for the summer league at the college where they had NBA and college players.
Prospects.
No, not prospects. We talking about cats that were on the team. I played with like it was during the Grant Hill type of that era right there, but it wasn't that caliber. Like we're talking about, dude, when I got on the court, I felt very small. I felt
and lost.
And when they bump you, you feel it. Like it's
man.
I thought I could jump, dog, but it just seemed like everybody around me was just springing and bouncing and whatnot with every step. It was crazy, and it was so much faster. What up, Terry? What up, Terry Trotman? Good morning.
Listen, you hear a lot from commentators and analysts that used to be former players when you're watching basketball. He doesn't have an NBA body. They're not NBA ready. There's other aspects to the game besides being able to knock down a three. You might be nice knocking down a three, but are you going to get the chance?
Yeah.
Are you even going to get over there?
When you cut through this screen and I'm waiting for you on the other side, I'm bumping you in the low post before you run out. Are you gonna keep going or are you gonna get up?
Listen. It's the same coming up in comedy. And I've told this to younger comedians. You don't want to end up in a green room that you don't belong in, or ending up on shows that you don't belong on. And we've all been there before. So it's either you're gonna rise to the moment or not. But I can remember specifically when I had my moments of, I'm here, I'm on this show, but you look around that green room and it's like, I'm going first. I'm definitely going first.
But that's the best and the worst, because you going first, you setting the tone, and then you have to come back to the green room, whether you had a good set or not.
Yeah, man. But that's it, right? That's getting those reps in, getting the shots up. You don't know until you know. And hopefully, but you know, I won't say I've been at this level, but I've been in green rooms before where, you know, you say everybody's doing 15 to 20 and somebody ain't got 15. You know what I mean? And you see it kind of wash across their face like, you know what I mean? I really want to be on this show, but that's taking those reps, getting in there, making it happen. Is it right? Is it right? Should you be trying to put yourself in a position to advance in the game before you're ready? Before you're ready. Because, you know, when we were coming up, it was you don't really want to get on that stage because you could be setting yourself back too. By having a bad set, or if you're not ready, you could be setting yourself back as opposed to advancing in it.
Yeah, I in the comedy class that I teach, I often tell them all the time, each class, that you don't want to get to a place where you're not ready for. You don't have the time, you don't have the material, or you don't have the stage presence to hold your own. It's I've been there a couple of times on both
It'll
sides.
throw you off. You can't even remember the 7 you got now because you're overwhelmed. You're drowning.
But there's no greater feeling though when you talk about basketball comparison. There's no greater feeling in comedy when you on the court with all stars and you go out there and you catch your alley. You catch your alley. Oh.
It's that feeling of you feel like you belong. It's like, wait a minute, I can. I should be here.
I would say to any comedian that's starting out, I think, and you tell me if I'm wrong with this, Chris, the best place to be if you on a show with hitters, the best place to be is the host.
Yeah.
Because when I'm hosting, I don't have to do material necessarily. Look, if you're just picking up a chip, keep coming back. Don't. Right. What I'm saying by that is that's a 12-step analogy. If you're a new comedian and you're just starting, do your time. Don't. What I'm talking about now is like 2 or 3 years in, unless you're naturally gifted. But I don't have to go out when I'm hosting and literally do time to start the show. I'm setting the tone. I'm making announcements. I'm welcoming people in. I'm setting the environment. That's all I have to do. And when you do that, and something just happens that allows you to take it to another level, either go into a bit that you already have, or freestyle off of what's happening. Oh, that's the alley-oop. That's what I call an alley-oop. That's
and then listen, when you get the alley-oop, don't hang on the rim.
No.
Don't be up there roaring and whatnot. Dunk the ball, get down, and go down court.
Yes. And then when you come back down for offense, don't call for the ball.
No.
Don't call for the ball.
Start the show.
If you're bringing the ball up, pass it. And let the next player go one.
They now know what you can do. Get the y'all ready to start this show?
There it is. Go ahead.
Y'all ready to get this thing started?
Because guess what? The next time there's a show, you might not get picked first, but you might be one of the 5.
You're gonna get picked. You're gonna get picked. Listen, there's a I don't know if it's recent. I don't know if it's recent or an old picture. I don't know if you could find it. You the host. Came across a picture of Rihanna walking down the street with some groceries or something. Here's all I want to say. I'm fine with this version of Rihanna. And I'm using Rihanna as a general reference. It's fine to just I'm sure Rihanna is happy now. She can embrace her true self. She don't, you don't need, she good. Just be the Rihanna that has been waiting to come out.
Can't find the image, dog. It's
Ah,
popped up on my news feed. I cannot find the image. But yeah, it's nothing wrong with I love a beautiful woman when they're um, just regular. No,
yeah.
no bells and whistles.
Do you think she's right now thinking about all the flack she got for her Super Bowl performance? Do you remember when the internet went crazy after Rihanna performed at the Super Bowl?
Yes.
She didn't move, she didn't dance, she this, and then they found out she's pregnant. She shouldn't have did it.
She shouldn't have did it, shouldn't have been out there.
Yeah. Nobody paid, anybody watching at home paid a nickel to watch the Super Bowl. It's, let it go. Let it go. And that the other point is that's how fast things are moving now. That was like a blip on the radar. Done. Anybody? What was that? 2 Super Bowls ago?
Yeah. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm, I'm trying to find the pictures, and some other stuff came up of Rihanna.
I know. Don't go down the rabbit hole.
Let me get back. Yeah, it was a great post. Do you think Chris Brown kicking himself right now?
So
or kicking somebody? Okay.
Come on, man. I got nothing to do with that. No, there was recently, they were at the same event recently, and they went up and showed each other love or whatever. But there's gotta be some parts of him that's like, I mean, would they have been together this long? Who knows? But for it to end like that, and for her to be where she is, and for him to be, yeah, he's got to make peace with that. Hopefully he's made peace with it. She's just simply the one that got away, and everybody since then is being compared.
Yeah.
I tell you this, I wouldn't want to be the girlfriend that came right after. Well, you ain't Rihanna. So, woo, you ain't Rihanna. So
shout out. I'm gonna give them a flower. Shout out to Jay-Z and Beyonce, man. Cause let's be real. Come on, man. I hate to say it. I'm not a hater. I'm not hating, but dude, I didn't think it was
going this long. Nobody saw it going this long.
I didn't think it was authentic. I thought it was
because remember when that started, it was during a time where hip hop and R&B was just so crazy. That was during like the bling bling long t-shirts, and I mean Jay is Jay-Z at that time. That's the most Jay-Z Jay has ever been.
Yeah, he was a seven-figure. He was seven figures then. He was the hottest rapper in the game. That was right after. That was not too long after Biggie died.
And he didn't.
You still had the East Coast West Coast beefing going on.
Yes, but he didn't blow it. He didn't blow it because you don't know Beyonce's gonna be Beyonce.
No.
Jay-Z was already Jay-Z, but you don't know Beyonce's gonna be Beyonce.
So do you think? Here we go. Do you think Beyonce elevated Jay-Z, or did Jay-Z elevate Beyonce?
Okay.
This is being recorded.
I know. I feel like Beyonce settled Jay-Z. I feel like she settled Jay-Z. Let's say a Beyonce never comes in his life. Do you think he still becomes the refined businessman that he is today? I'm not rapping anymore, collecting art, business, boom. Maybe he gets there, but I feel like I feel like without Beyonce, we would have had 3, 4 more Jay-Z albums. He would have, I'm coming out of retirement, I'm coming out of retirement, I'm coming out of retirement. I don't even think they would be announced as retirements. He's just releasing music. I don't know if he elevates to the Jay-Z that he is. So I think she settled him.
I don't agree with that. I'm gonna tell you why.
Mm-hmm.
I agree to a certain thing. I think she has some influence in him being a little bit more refined
And
quick,
responsible.
and more responsible in a way that's accepted, would be accepted by others. I'll say that.
I'm saying responsible in a way that a family makes you responsible.
Yes.
That's
Now,
what I mean. Yeah.
I think Jay-Z would have done, because of his mindset. I think he did whatever he did quicker. I mean, he wouldn't have done it as quickly. He would have continued to do it.
Yeah.
That's his mindset. I think
he would have eventually got there, is what do you mean?
Right. I think Beyonce, I'm not going to say, I think they elevated each other. And this is why I say that. I think Beyonce helped Jay-Z become more acceptable by the people who could take him to the next level financially.
Mm-hmm.
And Jay-Z helped her become more palatable for the more urban and harder community. How did I do right there? Did I?
You trying to say Jay-Z gave Beyonce street cred?
Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. Not which I believe based on her family life and her history up to us. She already she was a street girl, but because of the way her parents raised her, she wasn't allowed to be out in the streets. But I think she had a streaky mentality. You know what I mean?
She wasn't fast. She wasn't fast.
I ain't gonna say all that. She wasn't allowed to be fast. Let's just say
right.
that.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I hope that I feel like they are the Barack and Michelle of entertainment.
Yep.
Now, I hope it continues. I hope it continues.
They were, and God rest her soul, they were what Bobby Brown and Whitney Houston could have been.
You know how I feel about Bobby Brown, man.
That's why I preface that.
I ain't gonna go into it.
I think I literally think
R&B.
If Bobby Brown and Whitney Houston had the same mindset as Jay-Z and Beyonce,
yeah, they'd be royalty now.
Yeah,
they'd be royalty. Yeah,
they would be like. It would be like if Tyler Perry and Oprah got married, were in a relationship. I said it.
Okay. I understand what you're saying, but I don't want to see that.
No, I don't want to see that. I'm just saying.
I don't want to see that. But I get it. I got you.
Imagine the child of Tyler Perry and Oprah Winfrey.
The pressure.
Hello? Yes, we all. Hello.
The pressure. The pressure.
To wrap it up, speaking of pressure, what celebrity child do you think is under the most pressure now to follow in their parents' footsteps?
First of all, let's not say follow in their parents' footsteps. Let's just say to do something.
Okay.
To do or be
somebody.
Yeah, but I mean, it's so hard, right? because do you remember that episode of the Cosby Show? one of the most famous episodes of the Cosby Show.
I definitely don't remember it.
What?
I said I definitely don't remember it. If it's one of the most famous episodes, I probably do not remember.
Oh, I'm a huge Cosby Show fan here. Where Theo is trying to talk his dad into just let me just do what I want to do. Remember, they're sitting in his room next to each other. He was like, if I don't become a doctor, maybe you could still love me as your son. And Bill Cosby said, that is the dumbest thing.
That was I remember, I got to go back and watch that because that was a real
moment.
Son conversation.
Yeah.
And you were because it was Bill Cosby and because it was on network television, you were expecting him to give the heartfelt, sentimental response. But no.
Yeah. Let him pass. Yeah. That was the one with the Monopoly money. Remember, he got the Monopoly money. He was telling how much you're gonna pay for rent, how much it takes to eat, and everything else. And Theo was talking about, I just want to be regular people. I just want to be regular people. But it's, man, it's,
you're right.
I like to, yeah, because there are so many, right? I mean, are we? I hope Sasha and Malia don't become politicians. You know, they're forever gonna be Barack's kids, but that politic game is so grimy. It's so grimy. I think it's so. I don't know if there's pressure on them. Yeah, if you come in and your dentist is Sasha Obama, I need a post root and a crown. I would say sports kids who decide to try to sports kids of superstars who try to go into pro sports.
So that's where I was thinking. I was thinking like the Jameses,
yeah, man,
and Anthony's son. Like I think Anthony's son is going to be under more scrutiny than Bronny James when he comes in, because they have been setting the bar to say he is the next Carmelo Anthony. You know what I mean? Like he.
Well, I see your argument in that there's never going to be another LeBron James.
Right.
There's never going to be another LeBron James, and to try to live up to that is crazy, right?
Ludicrous.
It's ludicrous. Did somebody call for ludicrous? Dave Palm is there.
That's why I smiled when I said it, because I was thinking of the commercial. It's ludicrous.
Trying to live up to be LeBron James is ludicrous. Trying to live up to be Carmelo Anthony, a little more achievable. That's as far as stats and achievements in the game.
Right. And what's interesting about that is when you think about the icons of basketballs, or the names that always come up in the GOAT, you'll notice that they've stopped the narrative of, the next Michael Jordan, the next Kobe Bryant, the next LeBron James. And what happens that comes along is you have a Kobe Bryant, you have a LeBron James. Those individuals come. So when you're talking about kids growing up in that, it's difficult.
Yeah. It's different. It's different generations, right? It's as the pro, as the dad, of course you want your kid to excel. Of course you'll do whatever it takes to get there. Imagine the ones that don't see it in their kid, that know they ain't got it. You know what I mean? Like you're not going to be able to achieve at the level. So I feel like for Bronny James, it's a little unfair. He's probably good. He's probably good enough to get in the NBA or whatever. but the amount of scrutiny he'll be under for every air ball, for every missed shot, for every whatever it's unfair.
So you're saying that. So your example, the question I asked, which kids are under the most pressure to be successful of celebrity parents or influential parents, and yours are
sports kids. Yeah.
Your names are. Who'd you say?
Bronny James. Bronny James.
Okay.
Because Venus Williams' daughter isn't old enough to play tennis yet.
Well, I'm going to say for mine, I'm going to say the kids who are under the most pressure to be successful in the footsteps or in the shadow of their celebrity or influential parents are Hunter and Isaiah Kelly. They have to live up.
I guess that's fair.
They have to live up to the talent of the great one of the New York kings of comedy. Now, Talent Son is getting it. Like he's hilarious. You know, he's doing his thing.
Yeah.
I don't know about the others. I don't know about the other kings of comedy, New York kings of comedy. Excuse me. I don't know about the other New York comedy kings because I don't want to get sued.
Yeah.
Say it correctly. But after going on AGT and, you know, all this other stuff and other things that I can't talk about because it's still whatever. But I would say Hunter and Isaiah.
Yeah. I mean, the good thing is, you know, entertainment is a slippery slope, and they have a guide. So hopefully they're taking their dad's advice and allowing him to, you know, I'm sure he's letting them find their way, but at the same time, he can help out on that business side. I'm actually doing a show with Gerald and Isaiah Kelly on September 13th in New Bedford, Massachusetts.
Is that show with Isaiah too?
Well, he's on the flyer. Isaiah's the little one, right?
No, Hunter is the little one.
Hunter
Isaiah's the one we brought up to Maggie's that time.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Oh, okay. You're right. No, Hunter is on the bill as the feature.
So that's Gerald right here. That's Isaiah. That's Hunter. I forgot. That's the kid that came to
to CBS. I mean Foxborough. Yep.
I can't remember his name. Isaiah Joshua. That's it.
Okay.
Joshua. That's Joshua. So when are they coming to New Bedford?
September 13th.
Oh,
tickets available now.
Okay.
Come on out to have a good time. And again, that's, you know, for me to be hosting, I'm happy to be hosting. That's me. I just need to set the table and get out of the way.
That's an easy show, man. If I'm not doing anything, I might come down to see that.
I'm not going to be adopted into the family at any time. So I'm gonna just host and get out of the way. That's not a show. That's not a show. You remember back in the day, you open for a national act and you hope, man, maybe they're gonna tap me on the shoulder and take me out on the road. No, I'm not getting adopted into that family.
No.
So that is, I mean, one of the benefits of being a comedian performer is I get to enjoy the show. So, you know, while I'm a part of it, I'm happy to sit back and WMB1 is sponsoring that show, DJ B Mags and my man Steve Lopes. It's a great environment. It's a, you know, sort of a function room environment, but they set it up real nice. And so I've always had a good time. I've been blessed to go back as the host now for my I believe it's my third time going back as the host. So I'm happy to do it. And this show should be kick ass, man.
Nice.
Good time. What you got coming up?
Well, I'll ask you what you got coming up. You got your live dates? Oh, you don't know.
This Friday I'll be in Foxborough, and Saturday I'll be in Portland, Maine. And I just realized I'm going to be wrecking myself this weekend because I got to drive up to Maine and then drive back because on Sunday I got to get on a plane to go to San Francisco for my cousin's wedding, which is early on Sunday.
Okay. All right.
So
Well,
it's gonna be a rough. I'm gonna be on the road.
so my next joint coming up right now is I'll be in East Providence for a fundraiser with Brian Bowden. What's up? Shout out to Brian. And then the 18th, I think I'm at the Black Comedy Explosion at the Carver Den. September, let me just say this. September is fire because September is National Prostate Awareness Month. And me being a prostate cancer survivor, I'm dedicating this whole month, just like I do just about on all my shows, to bring awareness to prostate cancer. So that's on September the 15th. I'll be in East Providence. September the 18th, I'll be in Boston. That's a Wednesday. Saturday, September the 21st, I'll be at the comedy scene at Patriot Place, home of the New England Patriots, 6 times Super Bowl champs, one of the most luxurious places to perform in the country. I liken it to, we were having this conversation the other night. You know how people say they performed at Madison Square Garden? I'm performing at Gillette Stadium. So on the 21st. And to wrap it all up, on Sunday, September the 29th, I'll be doing my one-man show, which is a combination of comedy, drama, storytelling, the whole nine. That's going to be at the Sanctuary in Maynard, Mass. That's on the 29th. But you can go to CoreyManning.com, observe to see all that. And where can people find you, Chris Tabb, and get more of your information and dates?
Hit me up. I got. Let's see. Yeah, hit me up. I got my stuff there. Hit my Venmo or my Cash App. I'm good. I'm doing this. This is full time, man. This is the hustle. So let's go.
So for me, just comedian. God, I can't. Come on, man. Come on. Oh, it's the camera. It's the camera. My camera follows me, so it's not gonna let me do it. I got this camera that actually, like, no matter where I go, it's gonna come up. Oh, there we go. Just hit me up at comedian Corey Manning. There we go. I'll just take a picture like that.
Maybe not.
Whoa, you didn't see the pants, did you? It's just the top part.
Yeah, I didn't see your skateboard pants. I missed it.
All right, man. It's been fun, man.
Yes, sir. It's lunchtime now, ain't it? I got to get to the gym. That's where I'm going. I'll see y'all in a minute from the treadmill.
I got to take my daughter to babysit.
Summer's over. You got to take the babysitter. You got to bring the babysitter to babysit.
And I don't get nothing.
It is. I wouldn't be asking for something off the top on that. I think you're in for 5%.
So
of all things, the transportation costs.
So I'm gonna leave you with this. My daughter, based on several outings where she didn't have money and told me, Daddy, can you loan me this, yada, yada. She's up to $100.
And she definitely used the word loan.
Yeah, she definitely used the word loan. I'll pay you back.
Because if you go on Judge Judy, that's the key. That's the key. Was the word loan used? She
was at $80 the other day, and she said, Daddy, can you loan me $20? I'm gonna go out with my friends and buy me stuff, and I'll pay you back. I'm babysitting, and I get paid, and I'll give you the money. I said, it's not just the $20. You still owe me $80, so it's $100. So she came to me 2 nights.
Without interest.
Yeah, no interest. I'm not gonna do this to my child. She came to me the other night in front of everybody and was like, Here, Dad, here's the money on you. She handed me $100 bill. I said, okay, thank you. And I put it in my pocket. She was like, you really gonna take it? I said, did you really ask for it? What? So I let it marinate for a little while, and I was like, here. I'm giving this back to you. I just wanted to see if you were going to actually give me the money, because it's important for you to learn your responsibilities. When you owe somebody, you have to pay them. So here's $100. I give it back to her. Now,
She borrowed $100 from you to pay you back.
no, she worked that off. She babysit, and they paid her $100 for overtime babysitting. So they gave her $100 bill, and she handed that $100 bill to me to pay me for the money that she owed me.
We even Steven.
Yeah, but I gave it back to her. You know why I gave it back to her, right?
No.
Because everybody was watching.
And nah.
No,
Y'all just gotta watch. This is the way we do things in here. Nah, bruh. Nah, man. I need you to run me my money, man. She chose to give that to she chose to give that back to you in front of everybody with the expectation that, come on, man. You were obligated to keep that money, bro. That's all I'm saying. Well, I know you got to get ready to go, but you got $100 I can borrow? Because.
And with that, we're closing out, y'all. Thank you, Chris Tabb. Enjoyed it. This has been awesome. We got to do this again some other time, some other place, some other avenue. We're going to make it happen, make it groovy, do what it do.
That's my Venmo and my Cash App, man. Can you you can't slide. You can't slide me. Yeah, this dude done went to the credits. He let the credits roll.
Because you bugging. You bugging.
He didn't roll the credits on me, did he? He done
I rolled the credits, man. About the helicopter, about to fly up out of here.
God damn it. All right, man. We good?
We're good.
All right, cool.
Stop.